Morning Grenada, morning Caribbean, morning to the WORLD. This is Real FM Radio. Good morning to you. Let us pray.
Good morning to Mr. Andre, and good morning to the nation this morning, Lord. We give you thanks. We give you thanks you put us to bed, you wake us up this morning. Father God, this morning I bring the countries in your hand. Remember Grenada, Carrico, and Matnik, Lord. Father, even the whole world is in your hand this morning, blessed Lord. Father, remember each and every one. My God and my King, what could I tell you this morning, Lord? What you don't know concerning the country and the people in the country. This morning, blessed Lord, remember the school children, the home, Lord. But Father God, take them in charge and do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Remember them this morning, Lord, the teachers, the principal. Remember the Prime Minister, Lord. Look down upon him this morning, blessed Lord. With pity and compassion, my God and my King, this our blessed Lord. Look down, Lord, with pity and compassion. Jah, you cut it, give us a peep down. Remember the opposition party this morning, blessed Lord. Each and every one this morning, Lord. Father God, have mercy. Father, mercy, I ask, and mercy is our total plea. Father, remember the whole world is in your hand this morning, Lord. Every ups and every down, every fault and every failure. This morning, blessed Lord, what could I tell you what you don't know about your children? Father, remember our morning, Lord, what left the house this morning, Lord. Father, remember each and every one, Father, I'm asking you, Lord, to help them to have good rest wheresoever they locate. My God and my King, remember my sister this morning, Lord. Father God, you know it all. You know it all about each and every one, especially she, this our blessed Jesus. Father God, I can. You may not know, you may not tell, but the road is rough. The road is tough. Father God, there is nothing you cannot do for your children. My God and my King this morning, blessed Lord. Oh God, have mercy, Lord. Reach out and touch everyone. Father God, as you tell the disciple to say, Lord, say, our Father which art in heaven, you say, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come. You said, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. You say, give us indeed our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses. As we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from all evil, for thy is the kingdom, the power and the glory, Jesus, forever and ever. This morning, Lord, you know me feelings, Lord, you know me ups, you know me down, you know everything about me, Lord. Help me, Lord, that I'm able to help. This morning, blessed Jesus, have mercy, mercy, Jesus, mercy, I ask, and mercy is our total plead. I'm not compelling you, Lord. Oh, Jesus, you say what a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and grief to bear. You say what a privilege you carry everything to God in prayer. Oh, Jesus. Only you alone, Lord. Only you alone, Lord. Stand you by.
Bye. Have a nice morning. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5 at www.therealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Morning, Caribbean. Morning to the world. It is indeed extremely difficult time for the families affected by the fire in Chantal yesterday. And maybe some are still not able to grapple with it and to understand what really and truly happened. Yeah, some people are still, there are those who still be in shock, and there are those who are hurting deeply, and those who are directly affected by the fire. They too will be in shock, they too will be hurting, they too will be waking up to a day of most of what they had, physical things that they had, is no longer, and this is a very, very difficult time for all the families, all members. And not the interesting thing here is it's not just the families who lost the homes, but the relatives of those who have lost their homes. It is also a difficult time for them because, you see, they have to now realign everything so as to assist their relatives to get into a position of comfort once more. So it is also hard for them. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning to the world. It's tough, but tough times, they don't last. Tough people last and usually outlast the tough times. Morning, Caribbean, morning, world. Peace.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Are you ready? Attracting 14 teams, the Montridge Football Tournament is set to begin. The competition will start on 7th April with an entrance fee of $250. Registration ends on March 31st, 2024. This competition will be on a first-come, first-served basis. What are you waiting for? Register today. To register, contact Bandy on 419-6429 or Bevin on 420-3777. Don't miss out. This will be a competition to remember.
3rd through Sunday, March 24th at this year's Reexamination for Love themed event. Get ready to hear true epic love stories, panel discussions, esteemed guest speakers, vow renewals, dancing, and much more. You will join Drs. Jason and Tanasha Gray in collaboration with Pastors Paul and Dorette Alexander, Reverend Joaquin and Lindarin Phillip, Pastors Jim and Ruthlyn Andrew, Michael and Hillary Alexander, Wayne and Cheryl Mitchell of Youth with a Mission Grenada, Alvin and Elizabeth Forsyth, along with Drs. Curtis and Bobby Minter. Get your tickets.
From the north, covering south, east, and west.
For only $400 EC per couple, your
This
weekend
is
will include
Real
all
FM.
sessions, conference materials, and lunch for two. For more information, contact our local organizers at 459-8567 or 449-5872. We can also be emailed at info@sourceofwellness.org. Visit our website at sourceofwellness.org.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
50 years as an independent nation. Now that's a reason to celebrate. Bank on a bright future with Quad Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Aspire, build and advance with 100% financing to buy land, purchase or build your home, or make those much needed home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, low interest rates. And that's not all. 100% financing on brand new vehicles with 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you this year with special financing from Quad Bank. Apply today.
Welcome home. Washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone Disinfectant Cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra-soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents Soft Flower, Ocean Breeze, and the new Aloe Vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone Toilet Bowl Cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and new, spacious, convenient, and modern facilities on Seton Brown Street in Grenville and Grand Anse. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the Credit Union of Grenville, your financial security is guaranteed.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showcase of talent, speed, and determination at the 2024 Carifta Games. This prestigious event brings together the best young athletes from across the Caribbean, competing for glory like never before. With the motto, many people, one region, celebrating athletics, Carifta embodies the essence of Caribbean unity through sports, igniting a flame that illuminates the future of sports in the region. Don't miss out on this incredible event taking place at the Karani James Athletic Stadium from Saturday 30th March to Monday 1st April 2024. Get your tickets now at Grenadian Optical or visit gotofed.com and secure your spot to be part of this extraordinary celebration of athleticism.
You gotta be careful.
careful. You gotta be.
Where you
15 minutes and that is after the 7 o'clock hour. Again, good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean.
when you're talking, you gotta be careful.
Moving down closer to 20 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour, we'll be making that link to our friends at the Morris Bishop International Airport. That will be for the latest weather. Music, information, entertainment, talk shows. That's what we offer here at Real FM. Wednesday, Political Wednesday. No, Carl is not going to be here this morning.
Don't fear.
Gates, he's supposed to be here.
Greed and jealousy,
Delinquency is a bad thing.
with an envy, man, you have to move with care. In that jungle out there.
As Carl likes to put it for himself, he traveled. Yeah, that's the only way I can put it. He traveled. He went overseas. So ideally, he's going to be off this morning.
When you're moving,
Not too sure when he's going to return.
which direction you going?
So responsibility falls on whom? Andre.
You gotta be careful, careful.
Pearl Charles, top of the morning to you. How you doing?
Where you want, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you want, what you say.
Okay, so one of the things I did speak about the fire, which is most immediate yesterday. That's devastating. Yeah, really and truly, it's something that you never want to hear about fires and floods and stuff like that. Yeah, as many as about 5 houses. If there's a different, if I have a deficit in number of houses here, please let me know. But the information I received, it's 5 houses. Okay, so 17 or 18 persons affected. Homeless at this particular point in time. But I want that statement of them being homeless. I want to address it after I speak to Drumsticks. Good morning, Drums. How you doing? Hello?
No, not John.
Oh,
I'm
you.
talking about you wanted to know how much houses.
Yeah, how many houses, Kenner?
Yeah. Well, on that area, they have 7 houses, but 5 were burned.
5 houses got burnt.
Yes. And something... He had a guy who had saved a TV for one of the Otis, the bus driver.
Mm-hmm.
You know somebody keep the TV?
Stop it.
Yes.
When you say somebody keeps the TV, I don't understand.
All right, well, a guy who had working in the workshop, he come down. There was a lot of other people there, so he say, well, he get in when he see the fire. He opened the door, he break open the door and he get in. He giving out some clothes and things, and he calling people to come and help. Well, they don't stretch on. And he had time to plug the TV.
Mm-hmm.
And he come out in the road with the TV. Well, all the clothes on him what he heave outside all bone because nobody do come to help. There is a other person, that one house do touch. But she safeguard herself, she take out the gas in she house.
Mm-hmm.
And she put it up in the 2 small tank. The 2 tank of gas?
No, man. No. Stop that. Stop that.
You don't
Are
know.
you crazy? Are you kidding me?
In a disaster like that.
So they take the TV and 2 tanks of gas. No, man, maybe they're just holding it still,
But what I'm saying, even though they're holding it and everybody asking about it yesterday, nobody would come up to say, well, I have it.
Maybe the person didn't come back. They just bring it and rest it in their home and they
Well,
didn't
let
come
me
back.
hope so.
They will come back today, Come on.
Let me hope so.
Nah.
I would have real glad.
No, man.
Yes, I would have glad if they say that because yesterday they asking and nobody do showing up. And they had a lot of people there yesterday, real people. So let me hope to see they come back to the and say, they call and tell one and next one, well, is me or the holy and the live and go holy.
Yeah. Can you where exactly, because I haven't visited as yet, where exactly did the fire take place?
When you reach by Cocoa Valley,
Yeah?
and you have a little concrete road,
You mean in,
before you end up go up the hill.
yeah, in the place, they changed the name of the place.
Yeah. But that is the first set of house you meet in.
Oh.
You don't go in inside. As you enter there, the first set of house you missing.
I drove inside of there one day because you could drive inside. And,
Yes,
and
a
you could
good way inside you could drive.
Yeah, you can drive in. I did. Oh yeah, I'll tell you where I went to. I went to what's his name home. Nate's son. What's his name?
Oh, Shaka.
Shaka. I went to Shaka's home. So did the fire get to us, Fire Shaka?
No. As you leave Cocoa Valley and you enter in the little concrete road,
Yeah.
right there. So the other houses and them, they had to wet them.
Oh. Okay. Yes, I understand now where the fire took place.
Yeah.
I understand. Wow.
And you do easy. Not a easy thing, boy. What? And I did here yesterday, and when I reached down there, Andrea, don't meet house, you know. When I reached down there, the house and them done born already, you know.
Well, you go reach there quick, you know you don't have food. You might reach there this morning, you must come back here. You don't have food.
Andrea, when God can come, he does send, you know. When I get the message, my son come and he come crying. Mommy, I say yes. Come. I say, what happened? Because when I come, it must be something. I say, what happened? But I come up. And I go. And then he tell me, look who just made them as he come out to work now and tell them that. But whilst my husband watching Parliament, he tell me the TV go off. So I tell him current what go. All that time is that what taking place and I don't know. It take me about almost half an hour before I get to it. Me something come and tell me. Everybody forget my number. Everybody forget my number. They can call me.
Yeah, but in those times, people are even starting to call. Yeah, I know it
Put my
happens like
phone
that.
in a bag and I take a bottle of water. And I say, Lord, what I go get to go down there? I can walk to go down there, but I'm going to go up the road and get a bus and I go try and walk to it. God send a transport. A guy was passing. Will I even call the wrong name? But the person stopped still. And they come back and was Patrick in Sotes.
Okay.
And I tell him, he go right to, well, the closest he could drop me.
By Masters?
So then I just go down the hill.
Oh, okay. So you took it from on top by...
On top, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I just go down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not an easy thing to face.
Yeah. I'll pass by today just to get my view on it, you know. But, hey, tough times don't last.
Nothing, you know.
That's okay. A new beginning. Understand that. A new day has come for these people. And that's how you have to look at it, Kenro. They didn't say anything. That's okay too. They are going to build back and build back better. Put it this way, Kenro.
Yes, I know that.
And listen to this. Listen to my little twist in it. The NNP didn't win the elections, but they're good. They're building back and building back better. Have a nice day, my darling.
All right.
Okay, great.
Okay, bye.
This is real. This is 91.9. Yvonne Roberts, good morning. To all those of you in Brooklyn listening this morning, top of the morning to you, Ivor DeBellet, and who else? Somebody else is in Brooklyn listening this morning. Velma Pascal. Hi, what's up? What's popping? 22 minutes after the... Well, one clock is saying 22. The other one is saying 25. These clocks are going to kill me. Drums, is that you?
Yes, it's me. I don't know, time just leave me this morning.
That's part of life. It
Sorry.
happens to all of us. So let's do it quickly.
Yeah. Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I read from the word of God, Psalm 100. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that made us and not ourselves. We are the people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. For the Lord is good. His mercy and is everlasting, and his truth endure to all generations. This is the end of the scripture reading. And I'm in sympathy with all the family that lost their house, and I'm so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's a sad one, sad occasion. Thank you, love. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye. 91, you're the real boss.
What you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning, the world. Good morning to you, Mr. Wint. How are you doing?
I'm good. And good morning to listeners also. Here's weather for today, Wednesday, March the 27th. Currently at Points-Lee, you're experiencing fair conditions. Winds are currently calm. Barometric pressure is 10.7 millibars, which is below normal and rising. The present temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 85%. Yesterday's maximum temperature recorder was 30.3 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 24.4 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was no rainfall recorded at Points-Lee, hence March total remains at 30.6 millimeters. Now let's go to the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Caribbean, and Martinique. The weather is expected to be mostly fair, becoming partly cloudy during the evening, with some light to moderate isolated showers. Today's maximum temperature is past 30 degrees Celsius, but winds come from the east-northeast to east-southeast at 8 to 80 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas are expected to be moderate, with waves 5 to 7 feet in north to northeasterly swells. Therefore, a small craft advisory is in effect. Tides are currently 4 inches low this morning at 11 o'clock. The rise will high at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Sunset is even at 18 minutes past 6, and sunrise tomorrow morning at 5 minutes past 6. Just to recap, is the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Caribbean, and Martinique. The weather is expected to be mostly fair and becoming partly cloudy during the evening, with some light and moderate isolated showers. From the service, Adamar Bishop, International Airport, this is Eugene.
Thank you, Eugene. Have a great day, brother.
Thank you, Cindy.
All right, good. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. I love to say that, yeah. I love the ring of it, the W. I guess nobody else in the world says it like that. All would say good morning to the WORLD. It says I can spell. It's a good thing I didn't have to say good morning to Boucher-Jou. Forget that. You know, Andre, don't do that, Andre. Don't do that. It's not a good thing to do. It is definitely not a good thing to do, Andre. But I can tell you that there is a young broadcaster, not very long ago. I wouldn't tell you who it is. That would be rather embarrassing. But I can tell you it's a member of the broadcasting fraternity. And that young, is the man? Yeah, it's a man. That young man was on air, and he was going, radio, RADIO. Well, not radio, but, you know, spelling words like entertainment, ENTERTAINMENT. And then he said, Bolio. Ha ha! He started B, B, B. You know what I mean? Bolio, man. And he went on. That was a moment. The only thing I'm sorry about is that I did not have a recorder. That show wasn't being recorded at that time. What? I would have been having more fun than I'm having now. 7:30, that's our time. Good morning, Grenada.
You gotta be careful.
Well, I'm going to be doing a number of things this morning. I am going to be with you up until the 9 o'clock hour. That's one. And politically, I've got some things that I want to say. Some bloopers that I think that have started already in relation to the fire, yes. And I'm also seeking the opportunity. There's an idea that I just came up with. So I believe that I can, ask your permission to do that. Yeah, I believe I can ask your permission to do that, handle that idea. But we'll talk about that as we go along.
With everybody scrambling to get a share.
So now that we've gotten some of our responsibilities out of the way, the nice thing is we are live.
You gotta be careful.
But we've got to be careful.
You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking.
Now, I need to say this to you. I need to say this to you. So if you see me gazing down at it's not one of my practices that I really do. But if you see me gazing down my phone, I have a couple of things that I want to raise, and these things came from the phone. When I read these things, it is so very uncomfortable. Yeah. When I read these things, it is so very uncomfortable. And I'm trying to figure out why. Why is it that you continue to make so many bloopers? Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andrew Donald.
Morning, Miss Scott.
Good morning to the Canadian people home and abroad. And good morning to the people in Chantal. For what I heard, I'm so sorry to hear what happened. Sorry to everybody of that lost their home. Nobody want to lose their home. It's so sad. I pray to Almighty God that things will work out later on for y'all. I wish I could have helped. If I had money, I'd build a house for one of the people, because Chantal people is a family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a family. Yeah, but it's so sad. I thought it was a joke when the man telling me that yesterday, Mr. Donald. I thought it was a joke. They're telling me 7 houses burning in Sotes. And when I asked one of the guys from Chantal, a frame, he tell me no. It's in 1 yard. Anyhow, it's so sad, because I would never like to get that news.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so strange for people to hear me say that. Every day for years since I know myself and I have sense, when I live in my home, I always say, Papa God, take control. You in charge. I always ask him to protect me home. We must continue saying that, people. God listen to us. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes. Allow me, sir, I could say good morning to Nosferat. Nosferat, good morning. Special good morning from Miss Cammy to you. And if anybody here tell her, say, to send something for me, please. I don't know if she's there home or if she's gone to work. And all the nurses in Grenada, Carrico and Pitty-Matty.
Okay.
I want to say special good morning to you all and the doctors. Good morning. Miss Yolan Bain Oswald, good morning to you. Dr. Mitchell, Peter David, good morning. And good morning to Miss Yolan Smith I know you're smiling now. I could see the dimple. She's smiling if she's listening. 100. I'll say Miss Yolan Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. And happy Easter to everybody. Well, that's about it for this morning.
All right, you're going in today?
I just go every day, Mr. Donald. I was
Okay.
in pain, I don't in pain. I go in town and sit down. Honestly, and stretch my foot.
All right.
Mr. Donald, nothing really going on, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
To be honest, I mean, you have some people that they don't like the NDC government. They're not doing the right thing in this country. But for me, I know I don't support them. But things is not going on for we the vendors in this country. You understand? Day before, I also sell out some things I have it for $5 and it worth all the way $40 and $50. The reason for that, I wanted to pay me light bill and my water bill. I also said, yes,
Yeah.
anything, anybody come, I'll get something for $10 because it don't have sale.
Yeah.
That is the worst. It don't have sale. It don't. People there in town, they walk in, but they don't have money to spend. You hear what I say?
Yeah.
And it's the gospel truth. Anybody that tell you all things nice, they're very hypocrite. They're very hypocrite. They don't have money to spend. Young people, all watch. Them woman in town, them young girls in 2s and 3s. 2 and 3s. They can't buy a mint. They cannot buy a mint. They don't have. It's sad what's going on in Grenada, Carriacou and Pitinati. Well, I don't know about Carriacou, but that's fair to mention.
Well, it's felt all over, Cammy.
That's right.
It can't be
You
just
don't have.
Grenada. It can't
I
be
have
just
a Syrian
mainland.
friend. The only thing I will make a $2 from is the raw. Man smoking marijuana, oh God. As the day going marijuana smoking. And they don't hide into smoke the ganja. The other time I get stupid, they are sleeping on the cherry.
You
People
smoking?
pass in and tell me, wake up. The kush. The kush, Mr. Donald. I don't lie.
I hear you,
So,
girl.
Mr. Prime Minister,
Girl, I
if you
hear
listen-
you.
If you
I
listen to
hear
me,
you.
Mr. Prime Minister, legalize the marijuana. Legalize the marijuana because you take a big photo of yourself.
Cammy,
legalize it.
that one, let's leave that one for another conversation.
All right.
All right, my
But
love.
I'm telling you, what is that one does that me stupidity?
Yeah, well,
Alexander, always sleeping.
I ain't want you to sleep. Somebody might steal what you have. Let's
And I
leave
don't want
that.
nothing to sleep with two biscuits.
Let's leave.
Anyhow.
Let's leave that conversation for another time.
Yes, all right. Everybody have a blessed day.
Okay, then take care of yourself, love.
We are having a lot of things coming up for the weekend, eh?
Yeah, I
Andre?
know. Terrific games and stuff like that.
NFP, so-called group from America,
Mhm.
in Lansapin.
Yeah.
We have in Grand Mall. People, make a little boss and come down. You got a lot of things going on.
All right, love. Take
Put your
care.
party.
Be good.
Bye-bye.
All right, one love. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. No, I wouldn't say the WORLD. I love the ring of it. Anyway, baby daddy, good morning. How you doing? Janice Mitchell. Top of the morning to you, Laurel Courtney. All right, so I need to start this way in relation to the conversations. There's some reports reaching me that yesterday the serious problems as it relates to the fire tenders, the fire trucks. And I am tired, really and truly tired, to hear about fire devastation, and one has to understand that so many of our houses in Grenada are built out of timber. And straight up, the houses that are built out of timber Now, based on where you are, if you live in, for instance, the Chantal area, by the time the word gets to the fire station in Sateers or even the one at Victoria, by the time the word gets there and the guys swing into action, and swing into action they do, and the guys swing into action, by the time they get to you, those houses are gone. 99% of the time, those houses are gone. Now, what we have to do is to speak to, yes, prevention of fire. We need to do that. Prevention of fires. That we may think is the most important thing. But while you do all that is in your, within your reach, you do all in your sphere to deal with the prevention of fires. The person next to you may not be doing that. We'd love them to do. And even every single one of you may be doing things to prevent fires, and then there's an accident. It could be electrical, it could be fire, a spark coming from way off and landing in a particular area. It could be somebody doing so and flicking a cigarette butt in an area, and that can mean catastrophe. Now, I believe that we are a nation that's growing and growing and growing. And we're not going to have fire trucks to be able to get to locations in under 10 minutes. Not even in the major countries you find that happening. There's traffic to deal with on the road, the size of the road, all sorts of different things have to be dealt with. So we have to be creative. I don't know how, but we have to be creative. There are people who get paid to do nothing in this country. Let them sit down and think. Organize a think tank. Let them sit down and think. Think about it. Chrissy, I'll check you out. And I'll make some arrangements for you. All right, Chrissy? Right. Now, I got some information that suggests that there's problems yesterday in relation to fire trucks. What truck break down and which truck is down and which truck couldn't start. Well, how the hell you have a fire truck that can't start? Yeah, I know you can go to sleep and wake up in the morning, the vehicle ain't starting. But for crying out loud, that vehicle is supposed to be started at 6 o'clock in the morning and again at 6 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. It's supposed to be started those times, the siren go off and blah, 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 whatever. I don't know the reason why they do it. Don't ask me. But it happens. So how come you telling me no fire truck can't start? And then pump down. Come on. How could the pump be done? Who's the fire chief? Miss Linford Kingston. Good morning, sir. This one I throw right at you. You have to come up with creative ways. And you, sir, you need to do so. You need to just organize. And instead of your boys, when I say boys, I mean the officers who are under your leader, you need to have them servicing or starting the trucks maybe more than twice a day, maybe 3 times a day now. You need to have them checking the pumps. You need to have them doing exercises in different areas with the trucks. The roads to negotiate to get inside the village of Chantal, those roads are, I would not love to be driving. I would not like to be driving a fire truck at that time. Are you kidding me? No. Those roads weren't built for trucks. They're built for these mini cars. They call them Swift. I don't know. Well, we must have been thinking far in advance to build the road for Swift, because these roads are for these small cars and bikes. It's not that the roads can get any bigger because of how they're constructed and how the houses are built close to the road. So the roads can't get any wider. But we have to get creative. We have to get creative. That is important. So while, yes, firemen, fire trucks, you have your issues, I've dealt with it. Let me now deal with some things that let me get some things here that I need to do so and read for you. This is really, really funny. I could not believe that this could happen. 17 or 18 people left homeless. The Minister for Foreign Affairs, that's his village. As a matter of fact, in a couple of the clips yesterday that I got sent to me by friends, I heard his brother's voice being very vocal. Good morning, Adamandal. How are you? I heard your voice. So all the complain you're complaining the Adamandal, complain to your brother. And watch, all this stop this foolishness about, like Callistra. Well, it's only 18 months. 18 months, my head. You have the responsibility. I don't care. It could be 2 months. It could be 1 week. It is your responsibility. Minister Andal making statements of the fire hydrants weren't working or something like that. And, he had advised that they be looked at, but he don't know if they was looked at. I mean, are you crazy, Joseph? You throw them firemen under the bus immediately, and firemen and Nawasa workers, you throw them under the bus because water, Nawasa, firemen need water from Nawasa to thing. So the hydrants has to be a Nawasa thing. Are you kidding me? Nawasa? You accepting that? That the man just throw you under the bus? Because he take off the monkey off of his back and just throw you and say, hey, that was dying. I advise that the thing be done. Boy, you. Joseph, you're one of a kind. You are one of a kind, Joseph. And Joseph, you're going to create a problem here. Here's the problem you're going to create. The problem you're going to create is that you do not have, listen to this carefully, you do not have rules and regulations as it relates to how because a portion of the 76 flats available in the villa, the Chinese housing scheme, a portion of it, based on what the NNP was designing, is supposed to be left for situations like these. You have not done anything in relation to that. Yet still, Joseph, you're doing some jump up and say, we have to activate some houses in the villa. So what's the policy with them? How are you doing that? Tell me how you're doing it. You just put the people in there and they stay there forever and ever, amen? Is that how it's going to be? Because of crying out loud, how are you going to put them? How are you going to take them out? Tell me. You must have a policy in place, Joseph. You can't just do some job up and speak because you're out. You have to stop that. Hey. No. You know what? Let's take this call. I'll come back to the conversation. Person took the time off the call. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Andre. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I am well.
Good.
Now, what I want to say. Now, they are saying 18 months. 18 months, but you have a $7,000 increase in your salary within 18 months? Is that fair to the Grenadian people? That $7,000 increase that they took for themselves, you know how much it could have done for the country? These people need to sit down and think about what they're saying. You cannot have your cake and still eat your cake. You can't try to be saying to the diaspora that you're doing well and you're doing nice and having gala and portraying all kind of nonsense, and then the people back home, they're barely surviving. It's time, you know, that Grenadians wake up and smell the coffee. It's not smelling nice. Have a good day, Andre.
You have a wonderful one. So yeah, Mr. Andel, coming back to you, sir. How can you give out the houses? Because that's what you're doing. You have no policy in place, no guidelines as it relates to the use of the houses. And yes, I agree. I totally agree that a portion of the houses are to be left for situations like these. But you must have a timeline to deal with. Whether or not the person's there can stay there for a period of, let's say, 6 months, and then government will do so and ensure that they're able to build back and build back better on the site where they lost everything. So in 6 months they can move out, or in a year they can move out. You can't just put them in there just like that. And that is trouble. It's chaos. I mean, you smarter than that. You're bilingual. Yeah. You don't only speak English. You speak Spanish too, don't you? So you're supposed to be a bright guy. You translate. As a matter of fact, that's what you used to do. I don't know if you do it right now, but you translate. You translate a lot of important documents for different people from Spanish into English. So you're supposed to be a bright kid. You're not some little scrawny boy on the side of the street who didn't go to school. St. John's Christian Secondary School must be proud of you. You need, come on, and you just need to get a grip of the situation, bro. You ain't no jack about what's happening. You have no clue. You have no clue about what is taking place in beautiful Grenada. Somebody say you speak 7 languages. Well, if that is a fact, well, congratulations, I'm happy for you. But if you're able to learn 7 languages and you can't learn in 18 months, that is where the trick is. In 18 months, you nor your peers, those of you in government there, you guys ain't learning how to govern a country? If you ain't okay, fine. So you can't fix health in 18 months. You can't fix agriculture in 18 months. You can't fix education in 18 months. You can't fix public utilities in 18 months. I agree. You can't do that. But are you telling me that in 18 months you can't learn how to govern a country and you're still there? Come on. You need to do better than that. Yourself and your peers, Mr. Andel. You need to get with the program. But it's not you alone, eh? It's not you alone. Mr. Andel, it's not you alone. You know, I was devastated. I was devastated when I heard some utterances from the Prime Minister in relation to the same thing here. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, you are a lawyer. You, as a lawyer, you have fought cases in relation to fire. I know that for a fact, sir. You fought a case for Grenlec against a young lady who lost 3 of her children. You fought that case of Grenlec, and so you won. Fair and square, you won. So you know about cases as it relates to fire, good or anything, you know. And let's look at you making a statement, and this is how I put it, I encapsulate the statement you made, sir, that children caused the fire? That's what you basically said, you know. Well, how do you know that? You are in Parliament. You get information as Minister for National Security. You get information that there is a fire in the village of Chantal. And before you leave Parliament, you are able to tell us that children caused the fire? Now, that statement, sir, that statement, the insurance is, if the houses are insured, they're smiling. They are smiling. And you know better, you know. It's just because you like to bump your gum. And you have to stop that, Mr. Prime Minister. You know better. You know that you should not be making these statements. But it's like any time you open your mouth, it's just running. Your mouth just running. Fill in the blanks. Yeah, it's a saying that the elders use. Your mouth running as fill in the blanks. Don't want to say those words on radio. Wouldn't say those words on radio. So, the Prime Minister threw them children under the bus. Because basically what he's saying is that the children caused the fire. Left unattended. But how you know that? You living in Chantal? When has you been there? The closest you've been to Chantal in the past weeks was when you attended Winston Wilde's funeral. I don't know if you passed down the western side, so you might have gone through there. Or if you came out the western side, come through Chantal. That's the closest. I expect you there within the next couple of hours. Yeah, sometime today you will find a time to come there. And that's good too. That is good. Find the time to come. So you, Mr. Prime Minister, you throw the children under the bus without any investigation done by the police who you are responsible for. So here's what. The police have no investigation to do again because you, as their boss, you have already given the reason for the fire. Point blank. So if the police investigate at this time, and they realize that it may have been something else, do you honestly believe that he could say that? No. They have to go along with what you said. Fire caused by children. Chief, what happened to you? You know better than that. Or at least you should. And you, Mr. Andel, it's like you're following your boss. You throw the police under the bus, meaning the firemen, you throw them under the bus, and you throw Nawasa under the bus. And Mr. Prime Minister, if you did throw the children under the bus, that means you're throwing their parents under the bus too, because you're saying basically that they were left unattended. So you throw the parents under the bus, the children, the police, and Nawasa. In one situation, 4 different categories of people gone under the bus from you. And you're telling me that you need more than 18 months to learn how to govern a country? Huh? You're telling me that you need more than 18 months to learn how to govern a country? Well, I'll tell you one of the things that you need to do right now. Y'all like to set up task force and all kind of things. Set up something where the NAWASA people, Ministry of Works people, and the police, i.e. the Department for Fire, set up something where on a daily basis, you can have about 3 teams of people. So, and you cut the island in zones, 3 different zones. And on a daily basis, that's these people's responsibility to check all these different fire hydrants all over the country, realize those that need changing, realize those that need cleaning. Because you see, here's what, there's some that needs changing. Here's what the problem is. The connection from the engines, the fire engines that we're having, the connections to some of these hydrants, they don't work. They're not compatible. So organize, and have these 3 teams or 4 teams. Let that be their job constantly. They're checking, they're cleaning, they're recommending changes, all these sort of things. They may even recommend, based on the fact that they're traversing through the villages and the towns too, but they may even recommend, hey, we need to have one at this location because there's none there. And then work with NAWASA in the water program and see how best when water is needed in a particular area. For instance, fire in Chantal, NAWASA must be able to shut down systems or shut down water going to different places and pump the water they have into Chantal because the police would need it. That should be a clockwork. 1, 2, boom. That is not rocket science. It could be done. You just have to have the guts to do it. But I don't think you got the guts. It is real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Caribbean, good morning to the world.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen one and all. Tourism
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
2024, Itel City Sports presents the 4th annual Football Under the Lights at Rosehill Plain Field in St. Patrick. $20,000 up for grabs in cash and prizes. First place winner in the senior will receive $4,000 and under 17, $1,500. Second place, $3,000 and under 17, $1,000. The dream team all the way from St. David's is ready to defend. Come witness one game nightly on weekdays and 2 games on weekends. It's 2 competitions, one for the seniors and the other for under 17. Registration fee $400 for seniors and under 17 is free. All teams will be able to register at least 20 players. All players must have their uniform and must be numbered. Contact 538-7509 or 406-9580. Football under the lights. Saturday, February 3rd until April 30th. Rosehill Plain Field, St. Patrick's. Be there.
Some exciting news for you. JetBlue is thrilled to announce its new non-stop flight every Saturday from Grenada's Maurice Bishop International Airport to the vibrant city of Boston. Now you can embark on your Boston adventure without any layovers. JetBlue is making it easier than ever to explore this incredible destination. Whether you're visiting family or friends, exploring for the first time, or simply experiencing Boston life, JetBlue has you covered with a convenient non-stop flight, complete with comfortable seating, complimentary snacks, and an array of entertainment options. You'll arrive in Boston feeling relaxed and ready to explore. So now's the time. Visit JetBlue.com to book your flight and bring Boston closer to Grenada. Let your adventure begin.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showcase of talent, speed, and determination at the 2024 Carifta Games. This prestigious event brings together the best young athletes from across the Caribbean, competing for glory like never before. With the motto, many people, one region, celebrating athletics, Carifta embodies the essence of Caribbean unity through sports, igniting a flame that illuminates the future of sports in the region. Don't miss out on this incredible event, taking place at the Karani James Athletic Stadium from Saturday 30th March to Monday 1st April 2024. Get your tickets now at Grenadian Optical or visit gotofed.com and secure your spot to be part of this extraordinary celebration of athleticism.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive. Color by Sissy. Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color. Color by Sissy. Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression. Color by Sissy.
Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantal in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum. which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself, a taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantal in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
The kayaks would say it this way: mouth open, Tory jump out. That's just how the Prime Minister and Mr. Handel behaved. Mouth open, Tory jump out. And Mr. Prime Minister, seeing that you know that the parents, not parents, the children, they were left unattended. Call, I'm coming to you. They were left unattended. Seeing that you know that, then the next thing you need to know is that you need to cause the police to charge them. Do you understand? So some people had to go to jail. Once you know that they were negligent, I agree to lock them up. Lock them up. Got a caller? Morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I called to see, how does the Prime Minister know that it's the children that caused the fire? Is it AI he contacted to tell him that? Or his sight is so good that he says there in Parliament that he saw what was going on and he see the children do that? Or is it somebody, some NBC person in Chantimel that called him and has his number and call him and tell him that? Immediately, the thing is not investigated as yet. And he judged the case. He is judge, juror, prosecutor, everything at the same time. No, it doesn't only make it hard for the people, but it makes it hard also for Mr. Handel. Because Mr. Handel going to know to ask for permission to give them place to stay. He could say, no, don't give because it's their negligence that caused it. See that he don't like people and especially the poor and vulnerable. He could just dismiss it. I pray God that it don't happen. But then, yeah, he had to be AI to tell him that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. 442-0175. Those are the digits that you can call. Do you guys remember me saying that the distance, listen carefully, the distance between St. Patrick and St. George's, call, I'm coming to you, is longer than the distance from St. George's to St. Patrick? Do you guys remember me saying that? Now, Mr. Vanny Cohen, listen to his statement. He was told that it was 3 houses, and when he drive all the way up here, you hear that? That's underlying that, you know, all the way up here. You realize it's 5. So it's all the way. So he's commissioner for tongue. All right, go ahead. Morning.
Hey, good morning, Brother Andre. Andre, right now, how things going in our country? You know the police are charging. The who charging now is the prime minister charging, because he's the one that charge them police, and then he go charge the lady. He go charge the lady or the children of, even if what he's saying is true. Which I know he don't say things that he has no evidence, but they're stuck. Right? He may charge them people, the parents and them. I would say to the Prime Minister, before you open your mouth, let the police do the work. Let them investigate to know what caused the fire. Right? They caused the fire. And before you mouth, yet simmer down. Let the police do the work, and what they have to do, let it do what they have to do. If Prime Minister talking too much, he talking too much. Let him relax himself. Andrew, what you find happening in every that situation with the spaceman funeral? Spaceman from River Sally, the Minister of Finance from River Sally, he knew Spaceman very well. I think they were related, his family. But he didn't give Spaceman no time to speak on the behalf of Spaceman. He take up front. I asked myself a question. If he tell us, well, he know more than every one of the other ministers, because everybody had the feeling. There's certain things that you know, and certain things you don't know. Who know about, let it talk. And when you don't know, keep quiet. That's what I have to say this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day. This is Real FM Radio, broadcasting from studios located at Main Street, Stairs inside historical St. Patrick. My name is Andre Donald, and the responsibility is mine to take you up until at least 9 o'clock this morning. Hi, good morning. Oops, lost that one. 442-0175 is the number. Yeah, Mr. Cohen. Up here far. Up here real far. Victoria wasn't far when you ended up in that problem there. Victoria, they're right there now. Yeah, Victoria, they're right there. But when you ended up in a problem in Victoria, the problem that still exists. Yeah, the problem that still exists. When you ended up in that problem, you're gonna, they ain't investigate the problem again. They ain't bother with that. But the problem is there. And you know what the problem is, sir. So St. Mark wasn't far. Huh? But out of evil cometh good. Out of evil cometh good. Morning to all the newborn children. They ain't throwing all in the river like how they do back in Moses' time. They ain't throwing nobody in the river. Morning to all the teachers who have children. Morning to you. How you doing? Especially if you have young ones. I know it's a challenge having young children. But morning to all the teachers who have young children. Yeah, Mr. Cohen. St. Mark's though far, and you know they all the way up there. Huh? St. Mark ain't far, but St. Patrick's far. All the way up here. Chief, you must choose all your words carefully. Stop that stupidness, all right?
What you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
Yeah, I'm paying attention to my phone there because I have to do everything. One here, one there, phone here to do some check, and still I have to talk to you. Imagine that. Yeah, but one of the things that has to be done is that we have to understand horses for courses. Yeah, horses for courses. And when we ask countries for different things, like fire tenders and so on, we asking for fire tenders that only looking pretty in the fire station. Yeah. We asking for tenders, and what we get, they only look pretty in the fire station. Because when they leave there, trouble! The roads aren't built to accommodate them. Even those massive trucks that are on the road every goddamn day. The roads aren't built to accommodate those trucks. And imagine the fire tenders, they are longer. And what if you have a truck that is a water truck? Oh my God, you know what the problem is there. So we must listen. The population of fire hydrants, has to increase throughout the island. That's the first thing that has to be done. The population of fire hydrants increase and then service them regularly enough so that you know they're working. That's the first thing to be done. Next thing to be done is that you have to work with NAWASA and say, hey, NAWASA, when there's a fire in a particular village, I ain't gonna cry, they'll call it down on no village at all. I ain't gonna speak it into reality. Ask my friend about speaking things into reality. When a fire occurs in a particular area, we must be able to immediately direct all the water to that area, or most of the water to that area, or increase the flow of water to that area. There must be some way for it to be done. The engineers who sit long in the water there on their posterior and ain't doing nothing, give them something to do. So you come up with this and you ensure that this happens. So it's a process that the police and NAWASA works together on. And finally, in relation to that, what is needed more than ever? What is needed more than ever are horses for courses. Stop accepting everything that the people give you. And start saying we can't deal with that one because it is too big for our roads. Straight up. Let them know there is a particular size that we want to deal with here because we are looking at the size of our roads. And while we can make our roads more passable, meaning we can make it easier for people to drive on, we can't widen. There are certain areas we can't widen the roads. You understand? So start asking for what you want. Don't ask and then you get and you say, hey, yeah, big ceremony. We get this from Cuba. We get this from America. Do you understand? No, stop that garbage. Ask for what you want. And don't let anybody just give you things just so. When it's girl, you're asking for what you want. Yeah, when it's girl, you're asking for what you want. So how come fire truck you can't ask for what you want to? When it's food, you're asking for what you want. When you go into the restaurant, You asking for what you want. How come when you come to fire engines, you can't ask for what you want? Come on. We could do better than that. 442-0175. 25 minutes now it is after the 8 o'clock hour. I'm about to tread on dangerous ground. Is he? I'm about to tread on dangerous ground. I don't know if I should tread there, but I'm still going to tread. It's a completely different topic. I think I've dealt with that one. But if someone has a comment to make on that one, then by all means. So I'm going to speak on something for the next couple of minutes, and then I'm going to switch back to something that relates to the fire. But listen to this, and listen to this very carefully. I want to read it so you'd understand exactly what I'm saying. Okay, Andrew, time for your trouble. Take your trouble for yourself. Women today are the biggest problem to the human race. Women today are the biggest problem to the human race. Do you agree? Or do you disagree with me? Women today are the biggest problem to the human race. Tell me. I want to hear from you. I'm not going to say anything more. I want you to call and say, Andre, I disagree. Andre, I agree with you. Women today are the biggest problem to the human race. Let me hear what you're going to say. And if you don't call, it means that you agree with me. Silent means consent. Women today are the biggest problem to the human race. Don't type nothing. Call me. Call. You know the number to call? Call. 442-0175. Those are the digits that you can dial. Call. Got one person online, I believe. Good morning.
Good morning, Andre.
Yes.
I've been listening to you for the whole morning. You want me to comment on women are the biggest problem. I don't know from which angle you're coming from, but I can safely say no, we are not the biggest problem.
All right. You want me to prove it to you?
That's why I said I don't know which
No,
angle.
no. It's from the angle that has to be taken from.
Okay.
The hand that rocks the cradle rules thee. What's the mess the world did? Don't stutter. Don't stutter, love.
No, which mess the world in?
Watch the mess. Okay, look at all the, for instance, just take it, Grenada. Look at all that is taking place in Grenada that we are complaining about at this particular point in time. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world.
Right now, the head of Grenada right now is a man.
Well, who making me? Who grew him up? Me? Hold on.
Blame the mother.
Hold on. He was proud to say he grew up with his grandmother. That's a woman.
Yes, I'm sure she grew him up humble.
No. Let me tell you something, and straight up, realize this, yeah? The child gets his first set of knowledge from his mother.
Parents, yeah.
From his mother.
Mother, right? Okay, yes.
First set of knowledge from his mother. He is molded by his mother.
Right.
So therefore, if afterwards, that is what I'm saying, I blame his mother. Nobody else. Nobody else has to take blame for that. And there's no way you can get out of that. The only how you can get out of this is by hanging up the phone.
No, I can't.
Well,
I
okay.
can't. I can't.
Go ahead,
I
go ahead.
can't blame
Stutter.
I can't blame the parents. Let me tell you something. You ever hear the saying that you make a child, make a child, you don't make his mind.
That is the most dirty statement in the
Man, I
world.
see parents make the best. Good parents grow the best that grow their children, and then the child turn out to be the
You
worst.
did not do the correct job.
But at the end of the day, children will not be perfect. And at the end of the day, as I saying, I mean, there's
Hold
so
on.
many factors.
Andre
out
ain't
there.
calling for perfection. Andre is saying generally that women have failed.
Where you come from, a woman?
Hold on. Women have failed the society.
Oh.
But look at what all you're producing. All you produce 3 guys. Hold on. Listen. You listen to me. I ain't have to do something make you stop talking. I can make sure that people in hear what you're saying. Just listen to me, my dear. Y'all make 3 children who, because of lack of parental guidance, proper parental guidance from the woman, these 3 are now being accused of 2 persons that missing.
Why is the woman to...
You realize, you take your time, and if you listen, it's because you're not listening to me that I'm going to do this to you. Check this out. You listening now?
Andrew, go ahead.
No, I finished long time. Nobody heard what you said. I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not your goodness at all. Don't call me that. Don't call me your goodness.
I'm saying to you that you blaming women
I am not blaming women.
Yes.
I am identifying the problem.
Okay,
the problem in the society is that the women are not doing the job that they should be doing. Here's what. The women are telling their daughters, hey, make sure you go and find a nice man. And they're growing good boys. But how will they expect them to find? Where they expect them to find a good man if you don't grow in good men?
Okay, so you leave the growing up of a child wholly and solely on a woman?
I expect you to say that, boy. Look at what you say. And all you had balling, the hand that rock the cradle will see what? All you had rocking the cradle. Don't dive out of it now. Stay with it. Take everything that goes with it.
Listen to me, Andre. I will
a woman that make Joe Biden, a woman that make Donald Trump, a woman that make Keith Mitchell, a woman that make Deacon Mitchell. Women that make them. How come? Check it out. How come? Keith Mitchell don't turn out as all of them. Huh? Not his mother that make him, and not she that keep him on the correct path. Huh? All now she have him on the correct path. Because he listens to her. And she caused him, she implanted that in his brain that he should listen to her.
Sandra, do you expect that everybody will come out to be good?
That is what they're supposed to... Hold on. Stop that stupidness about what I expect and what I don't expect. I'm saying to you, women, they are the biggest problem in the world
I
today.
can't take that blame.
No, you must take it. You must take it. And you're staying on the line there. You're staying on the line there because you don't want other people to call. Come on, they let it call.
Man, give me a chance too. You good?
Yeah, cool.
All right, take care.
Have a nice day, darling. Good. 4420175. That's a WhatsApp call. That's a landline call. Same number. Awaiting. Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you in one way. No, women as mothers are the first voices that the child hears when he comes into the world.
Even before he comes into the world, or even before she comes into the world.
Even before. And that is what some mothers don't understand. And it hurts me when I see young people being pregnant. I do hope that when they go to the clinics, that the nurses also educate them on the pregnancy and the future of that baby that they are carrying. Because you speak to the child in there. People just say they're young, they cannot hear, and they don't understand, but that's a lie. When I was pregnant, I used to read to that child. I didn't know what it was. I used to read to that child. I used to speak to that child and saying what I want you to turn out to be. And
You
I
see,
did not
she's still reading today.
exactly.
She's still reading today.
And I don't regret it.
Oh, there you go.
I tried it and I see it worked.
Mhm.
And if it worked for me, it could work for any other mother.
Exactly.
My son got himself in problem when we were living in Chantal. Someone, when I beat him, someone called police. When the police came and they threatened to take him and put him in foster home, I said, let me tell you something. I am the person who brings forth that child. And if you want to help correct him, say what is right. Because every blow I give him, I give you one too. And then go and bring me go where we want to. You're not taking my child out of that house and give it to someone else who I don't know of and thinking that they're going to train him better than me. The parent is the one to train the child, not no one else. And it's either he take my training or he don't. I sent him down to his grandparents down there because my father was galloping down there too.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent him to my father. I said, go on. He said I did a good work. You just leave him on his own. He get himself involved again with some boys, one that come from the state that they were deported, and some others in the area doing stupid things. He got himself with the problem with the law. I went in there when I was called.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him in a cage with other criminals,
Mm-hmm.
and I grabbed him inside there. And I said, as how I bear the pain to make you,
Yep.
I bear the pain to kill you. And when I bury you, I know I don't have to come back in front here again. Because that is one worry spot. The policeman said, no, madam, please, 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 no. Wait until we put him out, don't kill him here. When he come out, I speak to him. He said, no, mommy, I wouldn't do that again. He's going to change his attitude. He did not. For a while, he got himself involved again. This time with some guys with drugs.
Mm-hmm.
When they called me in the police station to come and bail him out, I said, let me tell you something. I'm the mother. It's two things about it. I called my mother and I said, don't go and bail him out. How he get himself in there, let him get out. I tell the police. I say, who help him get in there, let them help him get out. I'm not coming. And if I come there, I walk with a piece of wood and I'm beating him in front of you from there until he get home. Police said, no, madam, no. I said, well, yes. He have to take it somewhere or the other.
Yeah.
Because that is not the road I teach him to walk. None of my family go down that road.
Mm-hmm.
Where you pick it up? Yes, children have a mind of their own. They can learn, but you have to insist as a mother. I'm not saying much of the father, but the mother, you are the one who had that inside you for 9 months. You bore the pain. The father is only there to assist. But
I ain't agree with you. I ain't agree with you that the father is there to assist them, but go ahead.
Mother. You understand? And as mothers, we have to take up our responsibility. Because there's a little child, he can learn. He's going to learn right on his own. Let him grow. No, children do this and children do. No, that is stupidness. And when you try to train them now, it gets too hard. Because you give them leeway all the time. But bend the tree while it's young. My father had an almond tree in the yard. And when he want to beat us to correct us from something, he go to the almond tree and he say, see that almond tree? You see how it's growing? Because since I planted it and it growing up, I start bending it to how I want it to grow. You see how straight it is? Because it was bending that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I train it to grow up. And he used to tell us that, so it take pattern, say, bend the tree while it's young.
Got you.
So there are many ways. Our boys don't supposed to come out like that. You understand? Mothers must learn to take the responsibility. It's your responsibility. No matter what the child do, the responsibility, the blame falls squarely on the mother. Thank you.
Thank you. 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Radio entertainment always last. Keep it real. That's what we do right here on your favorite radio station. Numbers to call 442-0175. And as I said, so I had one person agreeing with me, another person not agreeing with me. But I make the statement boldly that the women, the women of the nation, you are failing us. And stop that garbage about, oh, the man is not there. Yeah, he's not there. What do? Because he's not there, you let the child go astray? Be it man, woman? Because he's not there? No, he's not there. And I agree that he should be there, but he's not there. So what do? Create the problem for us 20, 30 years later? Good morning. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Andrew, and how are you?
I'm good.
A bit busy this morning, but you see that lady that just spoke there?
Mm-hmm.
I support her 100%. Because this is just, I have 7 children. I have how many grand? And that is just what, the same thing I always tell him, try to that because the father, because I go to hell and pieces to grow my children and them.
Mm-hmm.
But I never give up on them. And that is a thing I always tell them. I say, watch, all you growing up, whether by 1 boy and 6. I say, whether who, if all you meeting, go and look for any trouble on all your own, don't tell anybody all you have a mother. I would not stand with you all. Wrong is wrong, but some parents, their children doing the wrong, and they still support them. And if somebody complains to them about it, they rather curse the person. You too fast, you have your own thing. That's why in these days now, in my early days, a community could have grown a child. But how some of the parents get in there now, a community have trouble to grow a child. Because I remember in my community in Monfan here, Monfan Hope, he had a man, they call Mr. Barclay Baptiste. And if he meet a child on the road and he know it's school time, it could be who? Child. He asked them what you do in home. Mommy, this and mommy that. He'll hold that child and beat that child and help them how he could to go to school. They can go and tell the parents, because when they go and tell the parents say, well, look, what you do? Look, they're getting more licks. Go on, I tell you to go to school and you don't go. So take the licks. No confusion, nothing. And he tried, and some of the same young man, before he died, congratulate what he did for them. Congratulate him for what he did for them, because some of them say where they are at that time before he died. He helped them to be there. But now, as I just say, I'm an aged person, and children in my community is very few I go try to correct, because some of the parents, they curse you when they fail you correcting the child. So you see what that woman said about children, her children and everything. That's how I grow my children. And no, thank God, none of them never bring me to any problem like that. I appreciate them. They go through the hardship with me, what I eat. And nowadays, you know what's going on with some of us parents? If we had it to go in a fig and we cook it, the child tell you, I don't want that. I want macaroni pie. And the parents putting out themselves to go and get what the child wants for them. And this is the wrong things parents is doing to children. Whatsoever I have, I give it to you. When I could give you macaroni pie, I give you. When I could give you the grain of fig without some oil without some hot water. Let us eat it together, and that is what I appreciate my children for more. Because all how I go through the hardship with them, nobody know what my children eat, what I cook in my pot. Nobody knows. If the morning they get up, and they eat the grain of fig, and they drink the hot water, they go to school. When they come, the cold grain of fig again. Some of them are hustle to go and make they walk in the road. They eat it, and nobody knows what they eat. So that is why I appreciate my children. I love my children.
Correct.
Because they go through the hardship together with me, and no complain. What I give them, what I have, I give them. They eat. They never complain.
All right, love.
Yes, my dear. Have
Thank
a blessed day.
You too. Have a
But
wonderful
some of the
one.
parents let go with the children too much now. God bless.
All right, great. 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. The time has now moved on to 16 minutes, and that is before the 9 o'clock out. 9 o'clock, we should be having the police program, from the Eastern Division. And then tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we should be having the police program again, this time from the Western Division. And we'll chat. Don't forget the number. Number's there. Oh, here's one coming in on the WhatsApp. Can we answer it? I believe so. Yeah, I think we did. Good morning. How are you doing? Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, yes?
Good morning.
Yes.
That's saying the hand that rocked the cradle ruled the world. That's not true. Men that is ruling the world. Men that is ruling the world.
Who grew up the men?
Women and men.
Okay. All right.
Women and men.
You sound rather confrontational. I didn't think I want that. So you okay? I agree with you. What do you say? It makes you happy? Yeah. We ain't bantering like that this morning. The statement is made. The hand that rocks the cradle. You see, here's what, You hate what you like. And I'm not speaking to you, the person who just got up. It's just that generally, people hate what they like. The hand that rocks the cradle rule the world. If you make that, if I'd come here and I say, hey, men ruling the world and men are so good and whatever, the woman will call and say, hey, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. And take all the praises for it. Just like Vanny, all the way up to St. Patrick. Take all the praises for it when it's positive. But when it's negative, you don't want to have anything to do with it. Now that is so silly. That is so silly. Do you understand me? Come on. Stop being silly. You know that. Women have to do so and straighten up. And raise the children the way they should be raised. And women, understand this, 95% of the time, the fathers that are not there, 95% of the time it's your responsibility that you are the reason why the father is not there. No, I'm not saying you did anything. No. I'm just saying you didn't pick properly. Straight up. You did not pick properly. You went for the bright lights and the fancy car. You want to smell gas. So the humble youth in the corner there who was stuck with you, you didn't choose him. Do you understand? That is what happened. So that is why that child is not there. That's one of the reasons. The other reason why the child is not there, the parent who had that child, the mother who was supposed to grow up that child, another female, did not do a good job. The mother, who had to grow up that child, did not do a good job. And hence, we have what I will call, in my own way, that reoccurring decimal thing. On and on and on. It was the lady in the Bible. What's her name again? Help me now. Abraham's wife. Can't remember her name. Sarah? Yeah. Now while God told Abraham, brethren, don't worry. I'm going to handle you. You shall have more children or more descendants, not children, more descendants than the sand on the seashore. Abraham believed because Abraham knew that God go handle him. But Sarah, no, she didn't believe. She did not believe. So she said, hey, Abraham, what's going on now? You see this thing? The kind of age I reaching now, I can't have no children no more. So you see, when God tell you that thing, here's what to do. You see Hagar over there, that Egyptian? Was that Egyptian? I think so. I'm not sure. But anyway, you see Hagar there, my slave? Go and make a child with Hagar. So Sarah started to play God, you know. Because Sarah sent him to go and make a child with Hagar because I can't make children again. To take that nice young dumpling there and make a child. So Abraham decided, okay, fine. As soon as the lady got pregnant, you know, Sarah started to stress. Sarah started to say all kind of things. Woman make child, Sarah put out the camp, all kind of thing. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. You understand? Anyway, Andre, stop talking this thing, next thing. Then people and them start to do like you again. They will say you're playing pastor or priest. Next thing, you want to build your place and put your own gate. Andre, behave 8 minutes now until the 9 o'clock hour. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. We take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back to close it up.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it, and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price. And they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantal in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
It's time to hit the road again with Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited for the annual Pump It Up Family Fun Walk. Gather your friends, bring out the family, organize your group, come out in your numbers and pump it up to a healthier lifestyle while supporting a worthy cause. Join us in Carriacou on April 14th at 4 p.m. as we pump it up from the Harveyvale playing field to the Hillsborough playing field. Then we bring the action to the mainland on April 21st at 4 p.m. from Montrouge playing field to Kirani James Athletic Stadium. It's a fun family affair with lots of prizes and giveaways. Register today because this is the final fundraising push for the re-establishment of the Carlton home. Individual packages are $20, while packages for groups of 3 or more are $15 each while stocks last. Register online at www.grenadacoopbank.com or at any one of our retail banking units. Visit our website for more details.
Pump it up, pump it up. Pump it up, pump it up.
Welcome home.
Get ready to experience the electrifying energy of the 2024 Carifta Games. This prestigious event brings together the finest young athletes from across the Caribbean, showcasing their talent, speed, and determination in a quest for glory. With the motto, many people, one region, celebrating athletics, Carifta embodies the spirit of unity and celebration, igniting a flame that will shape the future of sports in the region. Don't miss out on the action at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium from Saturday, March 30th to Monday, 1st April 2024. Secure your spot now by purchasing your tickets at Grenadian Optical or visiting gotofed.com. Join us in celebrating the athleticism and excellence of the Caribbean.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantal in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
It is said the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
So that's it, my friends. That's quality. Okay. It's about time for me to say goodbye. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Catch you again. I'll be on tomorrow morning, God's willing. Yes, will be the agricultural program. Yeah, that's tomorrow morning, God's willing. So, on behalf of all those who made it possible this morning, give praise and thanks to the Master, the Great One, the Great I Am. Peace, love, happiness, and joy. Man gone.